A local nonprofit is helping people with disabilities find their passion through a variety of different programs. Bella is live in Modesto this morning, showing us how we can help with their mission as well. Hey, Bella.
Hey, good morning. From podcasting to the gym to a drum set. But I got to work on it. But we are at Howard Prep, and we're learning about how this organization has been around for 70 years and what you guys can do to help. They are on a bit of a remodel. Isn't that right, Jesus?
That is correct. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we're here in one of the rooms here today, and our goal is to have an art room, which is going to be a combination of music and art for our participants to enhance some of the programs that they do already.
Yes. Okay, so before we jump into all the other rooms that you guys have, because there's a bunch that we're going to take a look at, for people who don't know, tell us about Howard Prep. Who are you guys and what do you guys do?
Yes, we've been around for over 70 years, and we help adults with disabilities to gain independence, be more connected to the community, and we also help them find jobs or housing. It's a long process for everything, but we're helping one consumer or one participant at a time change their lives.
All right, that is so cool. So now we're going to take a look. Ben, you can go ahead and lead us right down that hallway. Yep, but we saw the gym over there to our right in our little T's, but we have a couple different rooms that we're going to take a look at. So Jesus, excuse me, what can we expect to see next? What room are we about to enter?
We're about to enter the game room, and we have Seal here waiting for us, and he's going to explain to us what our goal is, what our vision is for this room.
Seal, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. Let's step to the side so we can make sure to get the pool table in there. But good morning, my friend.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good. I'm great. I'm even better being here. But tell us about the game room and just kind of what the people here can learn, because Jesus was telling us everything you guys do has a purpose behind it.
Right. So, we are very focused on employment. But in addition to that, we also like to have fun.
Yeah.
We have folks that are very engaged in extracurricular activities. We have a pool table, but we also want to develop additional recreational activities. We have folks that are engaged in the Special Olympics, and we are hoping that at some point we can develop a theater and offer some other just exciting things when the weather really doesn't permit for us to go out and be in the community, you know?
Well, you guys are doing exciting things here because we're not just done yet. Seal, thank you so much. But as we enter this room, we have my beautiful friend here. Can you remind me of your name?
Brianna.
Brianna, thank you so much for being here. All right, we've got a library and a computer lab. Is that correct?
Yes, we're in our computer lab / library where individuals are working on employable jobs, soft skills, typing, writing, reading. We want to thank Ability Central and John and June Rogers for their support and making this dream come true.
That is so cool. And then when is the whole thing expected to be done? Do you guys kind of have a timeline for that?
Yes, for this room, probably about 1 to 2 months.
Wow.
But we also need the community help. We have plenty of rooms that are still empty, so there's a lot of opportunity for the community to come on board and help us and support us. So there's many ways that they can help.
Yes, absolutely. So like we said, these rooms are in progress, right, Jose? But we did see what a finished room looked like just a little bit ago. Can you tell us about the podcast room that we're going to see here coming up next?
Sure. The podcast room, has been developed to, especially to bring awareness to the community. So it's going to be how to make an impact in the community and possible bring some people to help us enlarge the
Can I ask you kind of what went on? Why did you think I want to start a podcast? I want a podcast room.
Well, one of the goals is to have participants, adults with disabilities, to be also involved on the podcast. And then just it's a need, and it's not really that many podcasts in relation to adults with disabilities or people with disability in general. So that's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be great. This is great. Thank you guys for being here this morning. We're with Howard Prep in the next hour too. In the next hour too, going to look at some gardening action. Back over to you.
Love that. Thank you very much, Bella. All right, a local nonprofit is empowering adults with disabilities by providing them with job training and helpful life skills.
Yeah, so Bella Kunde is live in Modesto getting more details about the program. Hi, Bella.
Hey guys, good morning. That's right, we are at Howard Prep in Modesto. We took a tour of the inside. They're getting a little remodel. We all love a little upgrade, don't we, ladies? But now we're outside. We're with the chickens. We're in the garden. So Bree, can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing out here?
So right now our individuals are feeding the chickens. They do the watering the plants, feeding and watering the chickens and the ducks, and it really gives them a sense of responsibility in taking care of something and getting to see, it live and grow.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you the lessons that they're learning from being outside here.
Yeah, so it's responsibility, and it's, seeing the hard work they're putting in, working. They're seeing the chickens thrive, the ducks thrive, them laying eggs, the plants growing.
Yeah, that is so cool. I love it. I love the watering the plants over there. I'm sure you guys have much more of a green thumb than I do because I kind of stink. But okay, so now we're going to bring in Brandy real quick. Brandy, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Brandy Montes, and I'm the program manager for the Community Integration Program.
Okay, so community integration. Tell me about that and what it's like being here.
Yeah, so it's community integration. So we integrate them into the community. We teach them, social skills, job readiness skills, anything to just really get them integrated into the community. They go out into the community at least 5 times a week. They go and they visit different possible employment sites. While they're here, they work on resumes. They work on different skills. They get prepared for different micro business opportunities. They all work on different goals. Everybody, it's very, very person-centered. So everybody has different goals.
Can you tell me a little bit about where you guys are really employing these people?
Yeah, all over the place actually. So it's part of the person-centered that we are working on. So some of them are out doing landscaping. Some of them want to work doing stocking at different stores, card shops. So it really depends on the person.
Yeah. So we saw some folks inside coming out. They came out to help us out with feeding the chickens. Tell me about the fair that you guys recently had, the micro fair. Is that correct?
Yeah, so it's our morning market. So it is for the individuals to work on their micro businesses. Our next one is May 29th at 9 a.m. It's going to go on until about 12 p.m.
So what is the micro business? What can we expect from these guys? What's the goal here, I guess I should ask?
The goal is for the individuals to work on something and be able to make their own money. So we have some that are making jewelry. Richard was selling plants at the last one. He's over there watering the plants. Yeah. So we're trying to come up with new ideas for the individuals. So that way they can make and sell these things, make their own money, and start their own little vendor business.
Now, I'll pose this question to the both of you guys, but Brandy, I'll start with you. What's the coolest part about seeing them with their micro businesses out at this fair?
Oh, it's fun to see them get something that they like. It started as a hobby, but seeing them being able to expand that, make some money off of it and turn it into a potential business opportunity for them. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's really great.
And Bree, what do you think? What's the coolest part about this whole experience?
I'm seeing how proud they are, seeing them put in the work and people buying them. We had one individual that sold out of her bracelets, and it was amazing to see.
And we've got Dustin and Tyler. They're holding up our renderings for our garden. Brandy, what are we hoping to accomplish here with the new renderings?
So we really want to expand. I mean, this is just a little part of our dream, our goal that we had. And so over the past few years, this is how far we got. But in the next couple of years, we hope to expand it, get a greenhouse going, expand the garden, maybe expand the morning market further for them, and then expand also the outdoor area that they have. So this is just kind of a little bit of an idea of what our dream is for them.
And how can people help you guys? Where can they go and where can they find you?
So they can, if they want to help. I mean, this is they can help with going on our website. Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Guys, thank you. Dustin, Tyler, you guys are killing it. And I'll see you guys a little bit later, okay? Yeah. They were making fun of me because in between the commercial break, I was holding the rooster, the small rooster, and things got a little out of hand, you could say. I hope that our producer, Katie, can whip it up and play it back, but it was a lot of fun, just like they're having here. So guys, back to you.
Sancho was like, "Give me free," said Sancho the rooster.
So the rooster got literally out of your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bella.
Thank you, Bella.
Truly.